I'm Shawn Cox, past president of the Arthur St. Clair chapter and the Graves Registration Committee chairman. The Sons of the American Revolution has a program whereby we mark the graves of the Revolutionary War soldiers buried throughout the country. And today we're at a ceremony to honor some 5 Revolutionary War veterans that have memorial markers here in Grandview Cemetery because their graves are unlocated.
And this is the Soldier Square, Veteran Square here?
This is what we call the Patriot Square.
Patriot Square.
The Graves Registration Committee in Arthur St. Clair about 25 years ago began to mark and research and locate the graves of the veterans that settled in Ross County. Unfortunately, these veterans and a few others, their graves were never located because they were probably on farmland. Maybe they never had a gravestone, their graves were not marked, or maybe it was taken for industrial.
Or it was a wooden marker that faded away, or the cows knocked it over.
That didn't last the time, yeah.
And so these are all, I believe, cenotaphs. They're markers, but they're not graves.
Yes, they're memorial markers that the chapter put out some 25 years ago. So today we are marking the graves and having a Patriot grave marking that the SAR sponsors. It's a way to mark the graves, and we have an SAR marker at the stone in front of the entire area. It has our logo on it, and it's a way to commemorate the service of the veterans and what they did during the war, and to honor them and their lives wherever they went.
So why were the 5 men commemorated today?
The 5 today was chosen. Well, this is actually the 4th ceremony that we've held in the last 4 years. So there are 35 memorial markers here, and we've honored 15 in the previous 3 ceremonies. And today we chose the veterans today. It was just time to do them next.
All right, makes sense. And this is part of the continuing commemoration of the American Revolution.
Yes, the American Revolution, it will be celebrating the 250th birthday of our country coming up in 2026. The SAR is commemorating basically the 10 years period of the 250th anniversary. Starting in 2014 it did, and we have been marking graves and holding ceremonies and talking about the history of our country, and it will continue through the end of the 250th anniversary period, which will be in 2033, 250 years after the 1783 peace treaty.
In the American Revolution, the birthday isn't just July 4th, 1776. It's a whole decade long and longer.
It's a whole decade long, yeah.
What is the next event that's coming up in this genre? American Revolution or Sons of the American Revolution? Perhaps people can look on your Facebook page or a website?
Yeah, the SAR website is sar.org, and the next events will be coming up in 2025. Recently we've celebrated the shot heard around the world with the battles of Lexington and Concord. That was our national event in April, and we try to do a national event every year, so the next one won't be until 2026. Of course, that's the big one with the anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
And I suppose the Daughters of the American Revolution will also have events coming.
Yes, they're also commemorating the 250th.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.